At the end of this playthrough, I will have learned so much about Russian geography and.
Actually, speaking of which, now that I looked at Rostov, I was reminded by the Company of Heroes level that we struggled with, to put it lightly, for a while. I think it was called Battle of Rostov or something. That's a future video, I believe.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? we should do something on that. At one point or another. I mean, currently, and this is really when this is recorded, there's this Make War Not Love promo on Steam.
Make War Not Love?
Yeah, it's like this, you know, whichever game has the most played battles or something between Company of Heroes 2 and Total War. And I think they also added Dawn of War from, Warhammer 40k.
Okay.
At this point too. So both of the games, I think, are free to play at the moment. At least Company of Heroes 2 is. Like last year, and they have these, I think, 3 rounds of free games that you will get to. Oh. Various games that are from Sega. So, yeah, you should check that out. Of course, when this video is uploaded, it'll probably be like 2 months from when that event was, so...
Yeah, so don't check it out, but read about it afterwards.
Yeah, or you can put down a calendar, next Valentine's week, or nearby when Valentine's Day was. Check out Steam for that Make War Not Love for like the 4th annual time, or 3rd, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Either we're really behind, or really ahead of time.
Really far ahead of time. I mean, holy hell. Anyway, naval bases need to be built, because I haven't built any in a long time. So, naval bases have been starting to produce in our poor little Baltic area. Which is about damn time.
Hell, it's about time.
I mean, it's almost... I mean, Russia is quite unique in that it really has a lot of coast, if you think about it. Like in the north and stuff like that, but it's not usable coast. It's quite worthless coasts.
Yeah, the White Sea and everything. They're a bit unlucky like that, Russia.
Yeah. Sort of. Like, I can understand their need for Baltic coast, but...
their need for Black Sea coast. Ooh, controversial.
Oh. Yeah, that too. So say you condone it. Oh god, Jacobin rebels.
Again, will they never... They never cease.
I almost forgot that we made ourselves into an absolute monarchy. I was wondering, when is the next, elections going to happen?
Was it you that I told that I bought a Jacobin beer recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was the worst beer I've ever had, probably, because I didn't realize it was a sour beer, and I'd never really heard of such a thing, because I probably, no, who would recommend that anyway? But so I was really ill prepared for the taste, and it was terrible, and it gave me just even more reason to dislike Jacobins everywhere.
Especially in this game.
Especially in this game, and especially outside of it.
Oh. I mean, are there even any Jacobins anymore?
No, I don't think so. They all...
At least they don't see themselves as Jacobins if they share the same ideals anyway.
They all died from people who were displeased with their beer.
Yeah, but I mean, I would vote for a Jacobin party. I think there needs to be more Jacobins in the world.
Yes. I'm having a little small uprising here, Republican Guard.
It's surprising that it's mostly in the former Persian territories.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I can start the time again.
Yeah, you can. How very considerate of you. I'm going to increase the speed. But at least it was a minor rebellion. But speaking of rebellions, when the hell are the communists going to rise? I mean, they have some troops. Oh, Manchurian resistance. Drats. Okay. I don't even know what that was about. I think it was the Manchurian question. I think we can take the Manchurian question again, but I don't see the point, honestly. So, if we do, like, suffrage movement, I don't think Minimum wage movement. I think that the communist believes a lot in that. So suppress it to make the communists stronger. Gain support for their cause.
We're sort of like how a lot of conspiracy theorists envision governments. We are like those governments, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, it's all a conspiracy just to get the communists stronger.
Exactly. That's who we are. Oh,
communists?
God. Yeah, we're communists. I mean, we're communists in the soul, just not officially yet. We're trying to get there slowly.
Damn, high-pressure steam engine is just... is acting like a high-pressure steam engine in terms of its development.
Oh, and I think that I failed in my building of armies.
Already?
Yeah, I believe I did. Yeah, like a lot of soldiers that are built are now marching towards the second, gathering point. So I will need to fix that somehow.
All right. Oh, there's Finns.
You sound so happy about it.
Yeah, well, it's so nice of them to go beyond Moscow to clean up some rebels.
True.
I mean, I feel like it's Valentine's Day all over again. Finland is just
They are very dedicated.
Very dedicated, and I would say romantic in terms of... what is going on? Kongepartiet in Norway. It's just constant, like, overthrows in various...
Yeah, there are
governments.
But the economy is doing much better now, so I'm thinking lowering the tariffs a bit, making the industry a bit stronger, perhaps. I mean, more competitive.
Yes.
Yeah. Slowly weaning off tariffs is probably what will happen. So let's get it down to 70 percentages.
70 percentages. From now.
And I need to figure out what to do with the army. Like, I was building the armies, but half of them kind of went to one way and the other half went the other way. And running out of canned food. So, canned food factories. No. Guess what will happen, canned food factories? You will get built. That's what will happen.
You're talking to something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, but to get canned food factories, you need, like, steel. Let's see. If I build like a factory in, say, Kursk, if I build canned food, what does canned food need to exist? Where the hell is canned
cans and food?
They need steel and various other things, so maybe I should get another steel factory.
I was actually unaware of the quite large war that's going on right now. German liberation of British Schleswig. And Jesus, look at this war. War of Swedish control over Norway. Military strength Sweden, 2. Military strength Norway, 1. I mean...
Well, how many soldiers do they have? They have no brigades, but they have 29 ships, Sweden. And Norway has 0 brigades and 5 ships. So
the
this
incompetence is staggering.
Yeah.
Scandinavia doesn't know shit.
And apparently there's a Republican Guard in Finland as well. So
actually Finland could... I mean, if they were free now, they could dominate the Nordics, probably. With their 10,000 men or something. I think they've fallen out to 8,000 men from running through the Urals and stuff like that. That's an enormous amount with current Norwegian... Scandinavian standards.
It's true. Very true. Actually, let's just remove... Where is it? It's Tomsk. Like, I need to organize this army now, somehow. It went to shit building it. Ekaterinburg. Why are they... Like, are we really so low on canned food? How is this possible? Apparently. Buying up stockpile in high demand. Everything is in high demand. Military goods overall is in very high demand. I guess we create that demand, amongst other things.
I think we do. It's part of the conspiracy.
Yeah, and I mean to...
Assembly line.
Yeah, assembly line to get our industry a bit more up to speed.
Competitive.
Yeah, I mean this restructure of the army is taking forever. Mostly because of lack of industrial goods, so... To support our army, we need to support our industry. Oh, there's another war. Holy hell. Maybe that's why there's a lack of stuff. German liberation of British Schleswig. And Germany is
told
losing.
you that.
Did you do? When?
Yes, I told you that before the war of Swedish control of Norway. I told you there was a massive war.
Oh. I think my mind was somewhere else.
I think your mind is constantly somewhere else. Oh, but why are the Germans so... They are very intent on having a strong front against us. Can you see that?
Yeah,
they have like
true.
a couple of 100,000. But I think
this more is because they can't really move anywhere else. I think Austria is blocking their movement, and you know, like look at the Ottoman Empire getting attacked from 3 different directions, actually 4 different directions by the British, and the British successfully siege. That is very impressive. French communists have taken over French Algeria. Surprising move. But, I mean, all my army is standing in Poland right now.
Yeah, same with French Central, or West Africa, I should say. Gabon and so on.
Gabon.
And Cameroon.
Oh no. Like, the British Sudan and Ottoman Empire is overlapping. At least for me. It's not looking pretty at all. The names of them. British India. Still. Is Hyderabad back now? Or am I thinking of India in when I play Ottoman Empire? Because I think Hyderabad is not in... You know what? I'm very confused, so I will drop it. Hyderabad is in here. Australia does not exist yet, so... I say that as if I expect them to appear, which I might. Wave of colonial unrest. Yeah, that's not good either. German Empire wants us to grant military access. I let them. So now we will actually have German soldiers marching through our territory.
It's all a Trojan ploy.
Yeah.
They want to get to Moscow. Or actually, again, St. Petersburg. We need to print that in. Or...
well, I've forgotten it's like 15 times.
Every time. But we should make... Isn't there some kind of event to make Moscow the capital again?
Yeah, I think so, but it's only really... You know, you can't really use it unless you've lost, like, the Baltics and Finland. Because then St. Petersburg will be deemed too dangerous.
Yeah,
so if the Baltic states were to be free and Finland were to be free with us not, you know, puppeting them or whatever, then yeah, we could have fired that decision. I think it's called Return to the Third Rome or something. Yeah, Return to the Third Rome. It's the second last decision right now. Honestly, we should develop steam turbines, because apparently drain the Pinsk marshes is a thing you can do. So that seems like a good thing to do. It also does a lot of positive things for those regions. So yeah. Now with assembly line almost completed. I mean, that's a good thing about having Industry Tech Research Plus. It's it does make our industry quite strong. So, where is steam turbines?
Steam turbines...
Industry? No? Culture? No.
Surely it has to be in...
Yeah, it should be Navy. Is this steam turbine ships?
Steam turbine, yeah, there we go.
Really? Is it that far away?
Or hang on, what were we looking for again? Steam turbine? No?
I have invented steam turbine.
Yeah, it's in an industry under power, which is pretty logical.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Why did I not see that?
The thing is, I saw it very clearly, but then I was like, hang on, you know, it can't have been that because it was so clear, but then it was.
Yeah, true. But there's another crisis.
Another one?
Bosnia Herzegovina asked us to back their side in the... I'm sorry, Bosnia. But honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't think anyone else... Okay, apparently France did.
I like how you didn't even finish that sentence. Oh, what happened with Sweden-Norway? Nothing? No, Norway is not part of Sweden anymore.
Well, I mean, it was the most toothless war I've ever seen.
Yeah. But what happened with Danish... I mean... British Schleswig? There's nothing? It's still there? Hasn't been sunk or anything?
Yeah.
Do you think Heligoland, that island, the British Schleswig, do you think that is in fact Atlantis?
It might be. It very well might be. It's in the same sort of approximate geographical, you know, location. I mean, it's in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes,
so
then it must be. Nothing else is in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, there's no other islands anywhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Oh god. Are the soldiers actually getting built now? Yes, they are. It's a miracle.
Built?
It's a Christmas miracle. They're building. I mean, they're being recruited.
Yes, good. You recognize them as humans. That's a good start towards getting popular.
True. But that means that our factories must have been built, and maybe... How much are we spending now on artillery? More than ever. So, I guess the factories didn't do anything. Could also be because we're recruiting, so it costs a lot more. The Ottoman Empire, Tunisian nationalists, so yeah, Tunis is a thing, Tunisia. It's pretty cool. Congo is a nation. It's a secondary power. What?
Congo?
It's a secondary power. It's the 14th most... There's two Congos. There's Congo with a K and Congo with a C. The world is a very confusing place. I mean, what do you expect that... in 1890, the 14th most... The strongest nation on Earth is Congo.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
There's nothing particularly wrong with it. It's more like very, very unexpected. And now we have Drain the Pinsk marches. So let's do just that. So Pinsk, where's Pinsk?
I think it's next to Minsk, if I don't misremember.
Pinsk. Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's like a...
True, there were marches here before, but now they're not.
Pinsk and Minsk is like our equivalent of Colombia and Venezuela's flags. It's like
True.
The people living in Pinsk looked at Minsk and went, I like that.
Or vice versa.
No, Minsk was always first.
Was that? Okay, so while the game is paused a bit, I will create an army. An army more powerful than anything the world has ever seen. And here we go, 39,000 men. Do you want it? No, this is mine. I take it. Before I even finish the question. It's my own. And everyone else is getting recruited. Wonderful. But yeah, how many armies do you need now? How desperate is your situation?
No, I'm pretty fine actually right now.
You are, huh?
Yeah, there's nothing much of... There's nothing of weight happening. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Good with words.
I am...
Samara...
I like
Svea
how...
needs even more factories. Like, what the hell? And is this Kiev? Like, you need to build more stuff in Kiev.
Oh yeah, Kiev.
And apparently there's unemployed people in other states as well. Show empty states. Where are people unemployed here in the empty states? Kharkov, there's no factories in, so I'll get on that. So yeah, I mean we have our industrial centers now, so we're getting somewhere. That will help the capitalist. There's actually like 11,000 capitalists that are investing in infrastructure and stuff, so that's pretty good. And they're even helping now with building factories, like in Tomsk and stuff like that. Build machine parts factory. Good.
I think we'll but build another canned foods factory.
Yeah, we have a couple of them right now. I don't even know how many. We should count them. But yeah, most of the I like that when we build factories on our own, it's mostly liquor distilleries, military goods. It's everything we need. Weapons and alcohol.
We're not very socially invested.
I mean, for being communists, we don't really think about the people.
I think that's what makes us communist. Ooh. Ooh.